Hello, everyone. My name is Kate, and as you all know, I do work alongside Dakota for NREAC. So, right now, I'm going to give you your tour or your Virbela Open Campus tour for our June 23rd event. I did send you all the registration link for you to be able to download the Virbela software, follow the process, create an account, and then log in. And this is where you will be able to end up after logging in. This is actually the welcome area of Virbela, and this is where I'm going to be at on June 23rd to welcome each and every one of you. All right. So as you can see, I'll just give you a quick tour over the Virbela Open Campus. This will be the NREAC virtual world. As we all know that in-person events are very restricted so far as of this time due to the COVID-19 or um, the pandemic. So Dakota created this virtual world for the NRAC community so we can have the closest to in-person events and replace Zoom by this virtual world for us to be able to leverage and have networking closest to in-person as much as possible. So as you can see here on my left, there are tables with blue broken lines. It means that these are private spaces wherein we can just use and communicate with people or one of the NRAC members that you're talking deals with. The private or this blue force fields actually let you talk privately, so you will be able to only hear each other. Any person who's inside the circle can hear you. And on the lower left of my screen, when I entered this broken lines here or this private space, there is like a private volume chat box that appeared wherein only the people around this circle can see. And you can also exchange files as well by clicking this browse computer for a file to upload, this upload icon. Use emojis, of course. And if you want to save a transcript of the conversation that happened inside this private space, you can just go ahead and right click this black area here, and something will appear here at the top where it says transcript copied. All you have to do is just paste that to a Word document or to a notepad. So I'll give you an example. When I right click on this blank empty space, so say there are certain files that have been exchanged and certain conversations, so it will actually transcript copy and then just paste it in a notepad and it will be pasted there. So just in case someone steps in while you're having a private conversation with your circle of friends within the community, that specific person won't be able to see all the files on that private volume chat box over here. What he or she can see is the latest, the one um, real time when he or she entered this private space over here. So that's the only time he or she will have access to the PDF files. So anything that has been exchanged prior to his or her entry will not be visible to that specific person. All right, so here's the auditorium and also the Virbela Product Service Center. There's a lot here. This is normally like the welcome area of the open campus. This is accessible to all NREC community members. Um, NREC Open, NREC Plus, and NREC VIP. Dakota will be discussing the membership levels during the June 23rd event. So, you will be once you enter the campus, your mic will automatically set to off. And if you want to talk, just press number one in your keyboard and it will turn your mic on. And then when you release the number one from your keyboard, it will set your mic to off again, like that. So it works like a walkie talkie. How about that? However, if you want to just talk continuously and other, since Virbela has audio space, so for example, there's like people passing by and you're talking, that specific those people will actually hear what you're talking about. So if you're just talking or having a conversation with a friend, roaming around the campus, the open campus, then might as well set this mic on by using your mouse by clicking it on, because it will not actually turn off your mic even though you press the number one in your keyboard. But if you want to just turn off your mic and just turn it on just like a walkie talkie, then just set your mic to off and then use the number one to toggle on off for your microphone. All right, so we can also, since the Virbela Open Campus is really, really big and there's a lot of areas for you to explore and leverage with other NRAC members, you can actually do teleport rather than walking. Well, of course, the navigation is really easy. You can just use your arrow keys, front arrow keys up to walk, and then the down arrow key to like back away, and then the left and right just to turn. And if you want to walk to a specific location, you can just hover your mouse around and you'll be able to see that little avatar over there. And when you click on that specific area, your avatar will walk straight into it. So it's just like that. In case you're getting busy using the arrow keys for navigation. So this is much easier, like using your mouse, pointing it where you want to go, and then your avatar will walk straight to it. Also, if you want to like run around the campus, just like what the code has been doing when he's recording a video, just hold your shift key and then your arrow key, either back or front, or like arrow up, shift plus arrow up key for you to be able to walk or run rather. So there, that's how it works. And for us to be able to teleport to a specific area in the campus, all you have to do is just click the go to menu here on the upper left corner of your screen, and it will show you the list um, of where to go. So, for example, like the open campus locations. If you want to go back to the welcome area, this is what I've showed you earlier. Um, like right after you log in, this is where you will end up. If you want to go to the auditorium, to the boardroom, and all these recreational areas over here. When you go to the beach, there are also private spaces. We can also host events over here. As you can see, this has this blue force field. It means that this section is private. So NRAC can host events here as well. While members, if you want to go out and hey, say for example, let's talk about something really quick, you can just exit this area and enter this private area over here to talk about some important matters, and then save your conversation or the files and just go ahead and mingle with the rest of the community. Well, I think Dakota already showed you too that you can also use the speedboat if it's 5 person over here. It's also a private space wherein you can talk while of course exploring the waters around the Virbela campus. So that's that. Also, since we're here at the beach, you can hear birds chirping. That's actually in the background environment sounds of the campus. You can actually lessen that down by clicking on the gear icon here on the upper right of your screen, and then click on preferences, and you can actually lessen the environment sounds volume to 50%, depending to your preference. Of course, the directional voice, we advise to turn this on as well. Follow the settings here on my screen. Actually, this is also included in the NRIC Virbela Bible or handbook that I have attached in the email that I just sent. It includes all the basic troubleshooting, the emotes or the gestures that you can use for your avatar, how to change your avatar, everything's there already. And then just click save and close. The directional voice, by the way, is when, since we do have spatial audio, you won't hear everyone at the same time. So, for example, someone is beside you, you can hear them really clear if you're in a public space. However, if you walk away from them, the voice gets um, lower and lower, as if the voice of that specific person is fading since you're walking away from that specific person. So that's what directional voice is all about. Also, we suggest to click this show my username on the June 23rd event so we know who you are, because we won't be able to be familiarized yet as to what avatar you've been using. So we encourage you to click this portion over here where it says show my name. And on the day of the event, it will also show NRAIC at the bottom of your avatar's name for us to be able to know if you're here for the NRAIC June 23rd event. And then just click save and close. All right. So that's what Open Campus is. Again, the Open Campus is open for all NRAC members, and the rest of the membership levels access will be discussed by the quota during the event. All right, in this area over here, I just want to show you really quick that we do have spaces here as well, wherein, for example, for the sake of gaming and you just want to hang out with an NRAC investor, play around, goof around, and then talk deals at the same time, you can do it here. We do have private spaces over here as well. These are public spaces, by the way. And everything that has like blue broken lines are private. So here, these offices are public, so everyone can hear you talking about something. So that's that. All right. So also, just quick reference, I'll be showing you the Virbela Bible or the Virbela handout. Here it is. It's in PDF file. I have included this in the email as well, together with the registration link. This it shows all like the basic things that you need to know. It's a quick user guide for Virbela, so you won't. It's really easy. We tried it with the sponsors already, and they loved it. Yeah, so this is what I've been talking about earlier, and how to use your keyboard for in using your avatar to walk forward, backward, turning right, and pressing shift and the arrow keys if you want to run, and hit the space bar if you unlock the camera. I'll show you how it works later when we are in the NRAC private team suite. All right, so how to use the presentation boards are here as well. It's really easy. I'll show you, and I believe Dakota already showed you how on the previous recorded video that we sent out in our newsletters. So just in case you had problems with your mic or audio issues, this is the best troubleshooting steps that you need to do or follow for you to be able to fix the issue. So just a quick reminder that you cannot use hotspot internet connection. So for example, you're on your laptop and you're just connected to your phone via hotspot, that will actually give glitches when using Virbela. So we suggest that you're connected to a real strong Wi-Fi connection during the event. So it will, yeah. So this Bible will actually show you how to do basic troubleshooting and learn to support, how to support you guys when having technical difficulties in using the Virbela software. So far, everything's okay. And just a quick reminder that if someone is presenting or using the presentation boards, no one can actually talk. You'll be automatically be muted because someone's presenting. And if the presentation is over, then you can just raise your hands if we reach the Q&A part of the event presentation. I'll show you that later as well. So that's that. Just to show you really quick. So now I'm really excited to show you the NRAC Team Suite, and we have expanded. We have added offices as same as what Dakota advised, so that since we're having a lot of members registered already, so we need more space for us to be able to accommodate all NRAC members in our NRAC private team suite. So for us to be able to go there, on the day of the event, I'll be giving you guys a private password for the team suite for you to be able to access it. Because on the registration link that I've sent you and you created an account, that is your own Virbela logins. However, you need to have the NRAC team suite password for you to be able to access the team suite of the NRAC community. And I'll be providing you that like 2 hours or an hour before the day of the event. All right, so let's go to our private team suite now. So all we have to do is just click the go to menu, and at the bottom, you'll be able to see your private team suite. And it will ask you for the team suite passcode, which of course, like I said, I will provide on the day of the event, and then click submit. It will actually teleport you there automatically. That's my bad. It happens to me sometimes. So all I have to do is just log back in, play. It's really easy. And of course, use my Virbela password. Paste it, log in. And as advised, it will actually teleport you automatically to the Virbela welcome area in the Virbela open campus. So let's just wait for a while. All right, so we're here. So let's click the go to menu once again. And click private team suite and then click submit. And voila, we're here at the NRAC private team suite. This is actually the reception area. On the day of the event, Cheryl will be here to welcome you all because I'll be everywhere on the day of the event so that I can guide each and every one of you. I'll be in the welcome area. I'll be here um, for me to be able to show you around. So normally on June 23rd, Cheryl will be here to welcome you all. This is the NRAC main offices in the private team suite. This is Dakota's office on the right, and NRAC conversation room 1, 2, and 3, wherein you can actually leverage or network with the other NRAC members that will be attending to talk about deals, capitals, etc. And this will be my office just in case you need assistance as well. But on the day of the event, I'll be on the boardroom too for the event presentation, and I will be recording that for the event recording that also will be sent out to you after the event. So this is one of the NRC main offices as well. Dakota showed you already that these offices are private. They have the blue force fields as you can see. And once you enter, it's actually only the people around here can hear what you've been talking about, and no one can enter, of course, when you lock the door. So someone needs to ask your permission to open the door control locks if you want to have them included in the meeting that is happening inside. All right, so we do have the presentation board. You can actually click the plus sign to zoom. And on the lower right, as you can see, this is the control panel, this portion of this presentation board. So all you have to do is just type in the website that you want to show, just in case you want to log into your Google account and share PDF files. You can also um, share your screens as well. Just like in Zoom, it's the same thing. You can also share your web camera. So just in case you want the people around here to see you in real life, then you can just share your webcam and your image or your camera will be shown on the presentation board. So it's really, really great because, yes, this is a virtual world. However, it feels like we're still doing in-person events and not just Zoom events, but also doing private deals or talking privately with NRAC members. Like Dakota said, this is open or accessible for all NRAC members 24/7. You can just simply log in. So, for example, you want to meet up with somebody, you can use the NRAC uh, private team suite for you to be able to conduct your meeting. All right, so if you want to zoom out, just click outside the presentation board. And for you to be able to look around without like moving your avatar left and right, you can actually hit your space bar to do the lock view. And you can move your mouse. So this is more of like when you move your mouse, the screen will actually move as if you're the one who is looking on it. So if you want to lock your your as to how you want to view things, just click on the space bar again. So when you move your mouse, it will actually lock when you want to look around. And if you want to look around, just hit spacebar again and then move your mouse like that. Just keep on hovering and it will automatically move or you can see the entire room. I know it's really cool. Um, at first I thought that I will be having a hard time navigating because I'm not a gamer. However, this is very user friendly. So just click on the spacebar again if you want to look like to look around by yourself without using your mouse. All right, so let's go out. And this is a public space. Those that doesn't have force fields in it. On the right, you will be able to see the NRIC Manitoba room wherein our events were going to take place. This is for Winnipeg, yeah, Manitoba. So this is where our June 23rd event will be conducted. As you can see, we do have opportunity board panels like 1, 2, 3, and the main presentation board over there. Everyone can actually just take a sit and watch the our speaker present here. You can actually zoom that in and watch the presentation slides and then zoom out. Oops, sorry. Zoom out again and use your spacebar to look around. Most probably in this section, you will be seeing the speaker because he will be sharing his webcam as well. And if Dakota wants to, he will be doing that in this section over here. So that's how it looks like. So as if you're really sitting in a really huge conference table, and we can actually design the table as to how many members are attending. So say like the boardroom, like the boardroom layout, we can do this since we do have several members attending, a lot, by the way. So, or just empty the space to make it comfortable for all. Since, yeah, the avatar won't tire, I believe. So that's good. All right, so let's go out and show you the rest of the team suite. This section over here can be um, used as well by NRAC members. This is actually the main point because in using Zoom, we cannot do so because we need to assign you in specific break rooms. But here you can just literally go out, talk to someone, have him enter this private, and then converse privately. Also, here, this section is also open for NRAC members usage, private, and then the other side is public. As you can see, there's no blue force field over there. This is a public area over here too, so everyone can hear you when you talk. This is a private area. And then this is actually customized as to how NRAC um, branded. Yeah, so there, here. So this is section 1. This is section 2 that we just added. Dakota advised that in Facebook. We're still designing it, but however, section 1 is already good to go. So here on this section in the middle area of section 1, you'll be able to see all the sponsors offices, right? All the resources for upper management, Marwis, Frost Development, TAF, and mortgage architects, as well as Chambers Fraser are available here. When you click on this window decal over here, it will redirect you to their own calendar and to their sponsorship website for NREIC. And also when you enter there, if you want to meet up with them, talk about deals as well, they can actually meet you in their offices. And you can, when you click on their logo here, it will actually bring you or redirect you to Chambers Fraser's own website. All right, so in this section, let us type in google.com just to show you something in the presentation part. Okay, that's probably a glitch. Shouldn't be like that. It will all be ready before June 23rd. So same goes with mortgage architects with the Taft's office over here and Godfrey's office over here. They can lock the doors, same privacy, access, all of those. And of course, this area over here is for our NRA's VIP, wherein our VIP members for the future will have access to. Dakota will discuss more about it on June 23rd, as mentioned. And for this NRAC conversation rooms, of course, everyone can use that too, depending on your levelship, member level, yeah, member levelship, membership levels, membership level. So yeah, that's that. So since we're hosting a lot of people on June 23rd, a lot of members, by the way, we expanded to another section. It's the same as this, which is this part. We're still on the process of designing, so I won't show you yet, but it's actually the same thing as to what I am showing you here. Just to have huge spaces for people to communicate privately. Yeah, so that's that. Thank you so much, and we are so excited and looking forward forward to seeing you on June 23rd. If you have any questions, just let me know. You can actually message me in Facebook Messenger, of course. You can email hello@nrac.ca, or just simply um, message me here in Virbela in the future, because I'll always be here all the time too. All right. So thank you so much and have a great day. Bye.